It's the Bball Show. Hey. It's the Bball Show.
Hey, hlala unqebele kuthola nesiphuzo ukhahlela icathulo lemaqala lenqubo.
Fresh sneaks, fresh tees, slam dunk winning. Seed here first, you got courtside tickets. On the Bball Show.
Obaziyawa la namake ngaphethe skill neyiphala la.
We got news, views, and all the street facts. Pass the ball and I'ma pass it right back on the Bball Show. Yeah. It's the Bball Show.
Hi, and welcome to the Bball Show. I'm your boy, the cutest kid, of course, Slim, right here on the Bball Show. I am flying solo today because, Z's not here with me, but you are in my capable hands. So this episode right here is dedicated to Basketball Without Borders Africa, which has happened right here in Johannesburg. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We look at the NBA press conference and then move over to the Women All-Star Game. And later on, we see the great work done by BWB Africa in Orange Farm. And not forgetting our Learn the Game, where we teach you a move or two. Let's take a look at what happened at the NBA's BWB Africa press conference right here.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2012 Basketball Without Borders Africa Camp. I would like to start by welcoming our 60 young players who've traveled from across Africa to be here in Johannesburg, and also our 25 young women from across South Africa who are taking part in this 10th anniversary of Basketball Without Borders.
As South Africans, we are indeed proud and honored that the NBA, with the full support and backing cooperation of FIBA, has chosen our country to host this 10th anniversary of Basketball Without Borders.
This is my third year coming out to Basketball Without Borders. I love this event not only because I'm a huge basketball fan and love the sport, but I love the values that basketball brings. Values like teamwork, hard work, discipline. These are values that I think sport teaches better than any lecture or sermon can teach. And I think these are values that are critical to the future of the continent. This sport also teaches leadership, and you guys are lucky to be able to learn from such great leaders as NBA has brought here today. Someday we're going to be watching all of you on television in the United States playing for the global championship. You know that through hard work, dedication, and commitment, anything is possible. Sport teaches us that, basketball teaches us that, and I hope that's the lesson that you take away from BWB.
Every year, it's a joy to my heart to come back here because this is the place where everything started for me. And 10 years ago, I was sitting in those kids' shoes, listening to basketball players, coaches, staff telling us about this great game, and me along with 5 other players who have come from this camp have made it to the NBA. So that's a true statement to what Basketball Without Borders has been all about. This is an amazing experience. Make sure you take advantage of it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I'm so excited to be working with you guys throughout this week. And I'm sure all these guys are as excited as I am, and it should be a great week.
We're also privileged to have our cameras out there capturing the Women's All-Star Game. Take a look at these power moves from these females right here. For the second year, the NBA and FIBA initiative Basketball Without Borders invites South Africa's best prospects in women basketball for coaching clinics with international coaches and WNBA legends. After the camp, the best talents among the 25 campers were brought into 2 teams to play an All-Star game on Sunday, the 2nd of September 2012. Both teams displayed a lot of maturity in the game of basketball by making the right decisions in transition and in defense. The objective of this All-Star game was to showcase what the future of South African basketball on the ladies' side is. It was proven by both All-Star teams that the potential exists and needs to be groomed to maturity. points, post plays, fast breaks were galore in this challenge as our young players from across the country were determined to show they have learned and were ready to get to the next level. Like in every game, the best team has to win, and here are the black team led by NBA player Mzansi Fo Sho and a couple of South African junior team members who were the strongest team on the court and won the game by 20 points. Score at the buzzer, 25 to white and 35 to black. Let's take a look at what went down in Orange Farm in our Growing the Game segment. Get your hands dirty because this is about to be crazy. Roll the cameras. While you're watching this from your living room, other people is not that fortunate to have a home. Now today we take a look at day 2 of Basketball Without Borders right here in Orange Farm as the NBA Cares as well as Habitat for Humanity built 2 homes right here in the community of Orange Farm. So sit tight as we take a look at how these homes will be built right here in Orange Farm. It's not always about the ball, but always about the brick, making a better home for those less fortunate. A contingent of NBA and WNBA players, legends, and coaches conducted community outreach focused on grassroots basketball development, education, and health, as well as part of the 10th edition of Basketball Without Borders Africa. Sefolosha, Ibaka, Carlson, Deng, Mbah, Moute, and Mutombo have all previously participated in BWB camps. Mbah Moute, as both a camper in 2003 and an NBA player coach, were out in this community outreach working on building homes for South African families in need. travel. We're building houses out here in Orange Farm today. How important is it to build houses for the less fortunate?
It's huge, you know. I mean, we've been blessed, you know, as basketball player, and with the path that we've chosen, you know, we've been really blessed to be in the situation we're in. So to give back to the community, and especially here in South Africa for me.
Upon the completion of the houses, which are supported by the Paglusha family, 13 homes would have been built in the country as part of the NBA Cares initiative at Basketball Without Borders Africa. He is the Senior Vice President of Community Relations in the NBA. I'm talking about Todd Jacobson. Good to have you back in South Africa.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
10-year anniversary. Why is this program so big?
This is a wonderful program. I mean, for us to come to the continent of Africa and use the sport of basketball to be a universal language to reach out to the people to do great work is just something that the NBA does. It's part of who we are, so we're just so thrilled to be here.
This is great ongoing work that the NBA is doing in Africa. The men's All-Star game was crazy, was enticing, was exhilarating. Want to take a look at the action, but first off, you have to know that it happened at King Edward School right here in Johannesburg. Take a look at this. Both All-Stars in black and white engaged the game with strong pace and aggressive defense, as they all knew that the first team to slack would have a difficult time regaining lost ground. The white team conceded many turnovers in the first quarter, and that was to the advantage of the opposite team, who transformed those into buckets at more than one occasion. Score at the end of the first quarter, 7 to the white and 12 to the black. The black All-Stars attacked the rim on fast breaks early in this quarter and were able to get to the free throw line, as the white All-Stars trailing in defense were forced to make a foul. Number 25 of the Black All-Stars, Mzansi, who was brilliant throughout the camp, woke up in this second quarter and led his team in offense with a hand of a maestro, dishing out 7 assists to his teammate to control the quarter by 7 points. Score at the second quarter, 17 to the white and 24 to the black. At this point, the black team was so confident with their synchronization, both in offense and defense, helped them outplay the white All-Stars, who now struggled to make baskets. The Black All-Stars remained the strongest team on court, with better communication in defense and good ball rotation in offense. Score at the end of the third quarter, 33 to the black and 26 to the white. Trailing by 7 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter, those in white had to give everything they had to win this challenge. The Black All-Stars also knew that the white will give their best shot for this quarter and amplified their defense by putting up 3 bigs in the post and 2 fast runners on the perimeter. The White All-Stars gained intensity in the last minute of the game, but it was clearly too late. The Black All-Stars won the contest 44 to the White 40. And this is it, Basketball Without Borders 2012. We're in Africa right here in Johannesburg, and with me is a big brother, a friend, a guy who was here 6 years ago, Luol Deng, All-Star for the Chicago Bulls.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Welcome back to Africa, Luol.
I appreciate it.
How's it feel?
It's great. It's great to be back. You know, I'm happy to be back. It's good to see everyone. Good to see you. You know, I'm happy to be a part of it again. So.
All right, and what's so different about this time, Luol?
It's my second time, you know, so I know what to expect. The first time, you know, just didn't know what's going on. You know, I was very proud of what's going on. Been busy every summer playing, but this summer, you know, 10th anniversary, made sure I had to come back, and I'm just happy that I'm back.
Yeah, right. So before you came to Johannesburg, you was traveling Africa a little bit. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, I went to, you know, I'm doing a little thing with the NBA and Sprite a little bit, just trying to help kids around Africa with basketball. So we stopped by Rwanda, we went to Kenya, we went to Tanzania, now we're here. Then we go to Angola, and that's it for this summer. But next summer, hopefully, we'll do a lot more.
All right. So you from Sudan originally, right?
South Sudan, yes. South Sudan, yes.
You ever go back there?
Yes. I was there last summer. Wanted to go back this summer, but it's just a hectic schedule. But you know, we got plans for South Sudan also. A lot of kids over there playing basketball. So it's just something that, you know, we want to do also.
All right. And then tell us about the Luol Deng Foundation.
Yeah, my foundation I've been running for a while now. You know, just. Helping refugees all around the world. I was a refugee myself because of the war in South Sudan, so my family fled. So I want to get back to that. You know, we renovate schools. We help kids through school. We help kids with basketball and sports, and just, you know, help everyone have a better life. Whatever we can do, it's really what my foundation focuses on. We don't have one thing where we say we can't do.
All right, and then what does Basketball Without Borders mean to you and to the kids of Africa, Luol?
No, it means a lot, you know, just to be here and see all these kids, you know, they all have a dream that I had before. And I'm just here to let them know that it's possible, you know, just, you know, dream, but dream big. You know, you saw me talking about that yesterday, and don't be afraid of your dreams. And I'm just glad these kids made it this far. But also I'm here to let them know it's still a lot of things to do to get there, but they're capable of it.
All right then, what's your message to that kid out there watching you right now, Luol?
No, just, you know, like always, believe in yourself. You know, Slim right here would tell you, you know, when I first met him, you know, this didn't seem possible. But he's here now, I'm here now, anything is possible. Believe in yourself and keep pushing yourself.
Yeah, South Sudan, baby, from a refugee to an all-star.
My name is Anita. I am 16 years old. I'm from the Western Cape School. I play for Western Cape Sports Club. My favorite food is pasta. My team's opponent is Kele from the Thunder team. My shoe size is size 6. My dream for girls in Cape Town is to get in sports and be active and do everything out there so that they can be something in life. My dream is to be the best player, especially in the post, and to gain to be taller. Basketball Without Borders has taught me some skills and some discipline and life skills that I've learned throughout of the 4 days that we're in here. My favorite celebrity crush is Trey Song, and I love him. He's sexy, handsome, and all that kind of stuff. So.
In our Learning the Game segment this week, we take a look at some special moves which were taught during BWB Africa. Take a look at this.
Called bite the ball. Bite the ball. This way, anyone comes near me, guess what they're getting? A yummy elbow. All right, so once we catch, we bite the ball. Now we're gonna look. My defender coach is gonna play here. All it is, I'm taking my foot closest to the baseline, also known as my left foot, up, and I'm drop step, square off the glass. After that, coach is gonna play on the opposite side, because I've been dominating her on that. So now it's gonna be picking up this foot, right foot, step, square my body over there, lefty hook, okay? A combo move. Now I'm going here. As I step here, I bring this foot back. Watch my feet. I step, drop, dribble. Bite the ball, step here, drop here, shot.
One of the highlights from Basketball Without Borders Africa was the Alex Court handover. Now, the NBA and WNBA contingent donated 4 newly refurbished courts right in the Alexandra Township. Now, an interesting fact of why the court was donated was that Alexandra recently celebrated its 100th anniversary, and this is the 10th edition of Basketball Without Borders Africa. Minister of Sport Fikile Mbalula also made an appearance at the courts, which will make a safer and more friendly environment for families and friends around the Alex Township. Next week, right here, the same time, same place on the home of basketball, we will be unveiling the courts right here on the Bball Show. It's been real. Catch me again next week with my girl Z. She'll be back here with me right here on the Bball Show. And also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at the Bball Show and like our page, the Bball Show, on Facebook. So until next week, 1:30. 1:30, however you want to call it. Tell a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend. That's your boy, Mr. International Rookie of the Year. We'll be here with my girl Zesu. I'm out though.